There's no such thing as monsters. You need to grow up. I'm serious, Sawyer. I need to be alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to scream like a banshee and clutch your popcorn like your life depends on it, because we are about to dive into the horror movies set to haunt your dreams this June 2023. If you're like me, you love nothing more than a good old-fashioned, spine-tingling, hair-raising, heart-pumping horror flick. But let us be real, sometimes these movies can be a bit... okay, a lot over the top. I mean, does anyone really scream like that when they are being chased by a masked killer? And who actually goes investigating strange noises in the middle of the night? At least not me, that's for sure. But fear not, my fellow horror enthusiasts, because this June's lineup is sure to have you on the edge of your seats without making you question the character's intelligence. We have got everything from geological hazards to angry monsters to, wait for it, a racist killer. Yes, you heard that right, folks. The latest addition to the black dude dies trope features an all-black group of friends in the woods. Who knew mass killers could be so racist? So, grab your friends, or your security blanket, and get ready for a month of screams, thrills, and maybe a few laughs. I mean, racist mass killer? Come on! Just remember, if you hear a strange noise outside your window, maybe just stay inside and watch a horror movie instead. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
Sweetheart, let me handle it.
The Boogeyman, June 2nd, 2023. The upcoming release of The Boogeyman promises to be a thrilling addition to the world of Stephen King adaptations. Directed by Rob Savage, the movie transforms one of the King's earliest stories into an exploration of terror. With a cast of talented actors bringing the haunting tale to life, the movie promises to be a departure from the original story, expanding on its themes and adding new and terrifying elements to the mix. The latest updates on The Boogeyman tease a movie that is sure to keep audiences on pins and needles. Director Rob Savage has promised that the movie is his scariest yet, and the trailer showcases some of the scares that the viewers can expect. The cast is also impressive, with Chris Messina, Sophie Thatcher, and Vivian Lyra Blair leading the charge. While it is always a risk to adapt a Stephen King story, The Boogeyman seems poised to be a hit. With its talented cast, talented director, and thrilling story, it is sure to be a movie that horror fans would not want to miss. The movie is set to debut in theaters on June 2nd, 2023, and promises to be one of the most exciting horror releases of the year. Quicksand, June 23rd. Get ready to sink into your couch and experience the ultimate survival thriller, because Quicksand is coming to Shudder on June 23rd. The English-language Colombian film is directed by Andreas Beltran and written by Matt Pitts, whom you might recognize from Westworld, and features an American couple on the brink of divorce who get stuck in a pit of quicksand while on a hike through the Colombian rainforest. And if that's not bad enough, they also have to battle jungle elements and a venomous snake to make it out alive. But don't worry, you will not have to leave your cozy home to experience the terror of Quicksand. It will be available for streaming on Shudder and AMC Plus in the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. And with its thrilling premise and talented cast, including Carolina Gautan and Alan Hocko, this movie is sure to keep you biting your nails. Director Andreas Beltran promises an intense and authentic experience with a movie shot on location in a cold forest in the mountains of Colombia. And let us be real, who does not love a good survival movie? Just be glad you are not the one sinking in quicksand. Unless you are, in which case, sorry and good luck. So, mark your calendars for June 23rd and get ready to hold your breath, because Quicksand is coming in hot. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, June 9th. The highly anticipated film, The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, written and directed by Bomani J. Story, is set to hit the big screen soon after recently premiering at SXSW 2023. The impressive cast of the movie includes Lea DeLeon Hayes, Chad Coleman, and others. The story follows Vicaria, a brilliant teenage girl who believes death is a curable disease. After her brother is murdered, Vicaria goes on a journey to bring him back to life and takes inspiration from the classic tale Frankenstein. terrifying. Will she succeed in her quest? And will her monster be as impressive as the original? Director Bomani J. Story has crafted a thought-provoking and thrilling narrative that challenges our perceptions of life and death. With a cast of characters that will send shivers down our spine, this movie is sure to be a monstrous hit. So get ready to join Vicaria on her mad quest to cure death and prepare yourself for a heart-pounding adventure. Who knows? You might even learn something along the way. But don't worry, we won't tell anyone. The angry black girl and her monster are coming for you, so get ready to face the beast. Brooklyn 45, June 9th. Get your spooky on because Brooklyn 45 is coming to haunt your screens. This real-time supernatural thriller, written and directed by Ted Geoghegan, takes us back to the post-World War II era, where a group of military veterans gathers for an impromptu seance in a Brooklyn brownstone. And as you might expect, things do not go quite as planned. The film boasts an impressive cast, which includes Anne Ramsey, Ron E. Raines, Jeremy Holm, Ezra Buzzington, Larry Fessington, and Christina Klebe, and is sure to keep you quaking in your shoes. Director Ted Geoghegan has crafted a story that goes beyond the typical horror movie tropes and explores the themes of trauma, war, and the supernatural. The setup is simple. A group of friends gather to support their grieving friend who recently lost his wife. But as they delve into a seance, they discover that they didn't know each other as well as they thought, and are confronted with a supernatural presence that they may or may not be friendly. And from there, the tension only builds as the group is forced to confront their deepest fears and secrets. Geoghegan's attention to detail is apparent in every aspect of the film, from the authentic characters to the elegant cinematography by Robert Patrick Stern. And with a slow burn, tension-filled pace, this movie feels like a classic Stephen King story coming to life. So, if you're ready for a haunting good time, mark your calendars for Brooklyn 45. Just don't blame us if you can't sleep afterwards. The Blackening, June 16th. Get ready for a hilarious and thrilling ride, because The Blackening is coming to theaters soon. This new movie, based on a skit from Comedy Central's Three-Piece, takes a satirical look at the horror movie trope of the black character being the first to die. And with a talented cast and crew behind it, it's sure to be a hit. Directed by Tim Story, known for his work on Barbershop, Fantastic Four, and Ride Along, and co-written by Tracy Oliver and Dwayne Perkins, Blackening follows a group of black friends who come together for a Juneteenth weekend getaway at a remote cabin in the woods. But their vacation takes a deadly turn when they come face to face with the twisted killer, forcing them to play by his rules and leaving them wondering who will be the first to go. With a cast that includes Antoinette Robertson, Dwayne Perkins, Jay Farrow, and others, this movie is sure to have you laughing and screaming in equal measure. And with its skewering of horror movie tropes and commentary on black identity, it's promised to be a thought-provoking experience as well. So, mark your calendars for The Blackening, which is about to hit theaters on June 16th, just in time for Juneteenth weekend. And don't forget to bring your sense of humor, and maybe a few friends to hide behind. Jagged Mind, June 15th. Get ready to have your mind blown. Quite literally, with Jagged Mind. This upcoming horror flick, directed by Kelly Callie, is dropping on Hulu just in time for Pride Month on June 15th. The movie follows Billy, played by Maisie Richardson Sellers, who is going through some serious brain fog, blackouts, and trippy visions. As if that wasn't enough, she's also stuck in a series of time loops that she can't seem to break free from. Could it be because of her new girlfriend, Alex, played by Shannon Woodward? Who knows? But one thing is for sure, this movie is going to be a rush of adrenaline, based on the short film First Date, which appeared in 20th Digital's bite-sized Halloween. Jagged Mind is written by Allison Morgan and directed by Callie. The cast is also stacked, featuring Richardson Sellers, known for her work in DC's Legends of Tomorrow and the Kissing Booth films, and Woodward, known for her work in Westworld and Raising Hope. This production is a collaboration between 20th Digital Studio and Hulu Originals, with executive producers David Worthen Brooks, Abby Pedrosian, and Jenna Cavill, and producers Daniela Ruiz for Palabra Productions and Kongyu. The movie will make its world premiere at the American Black Film Festival, so mark your calendars for June 14th through 18th in Miami Beach. Get ready to be spooked, intrigued, and maybe even a little confused with Jagged Mind. With its exploration of identity, time, and love, this movie is sure to be a mind-bending experience. So, grab some popcorn, turn off the lights, and get ready to scream. Or maybe just cover your eyes. On June 15th. New Religion, June 20th. New Religion is a Japanese science fiction horror film that promises to send chills down your spine. Cinedigm has obtained the North American distribution rights to this body horror masterpiece, which is directed, produced, and written by Kondo Kishi in his debut feature film. The film features a talented cast, which includes Seto Kaho and Nunami Daiki. The story revolves around Miyabi, a divorced mother who becomes a call girl following her daughter's death. During one of her jobs, she meets a client who desires to take photos of her body, and as a result, she senses her daughter's spirit drawing closer to her. Miyabi must decide the extent to which she is willing to go to reunite with her daughter. If you are in the mood for a gripping horror film with haunting visuals, New Religion is an excellent choice that is sure to keep you on the edge until the very end. Marvelous Verdict. As we come to the end of yet another Marvelous video, it is safe to say that June 2023 is gonna be a month to remember for horror movie fans. From classic haunted house tales to new and inventive twists in the genre, this sure is something for everyone to enjoy. And who knows, maybe one of these movies will become the next horror movie icon, like Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees. But one thing we know for sure, whether you're a die-hard horror fanatic or just looking for a good scare, this month's lineup is sure to deliver. So grab your snacks, turn off the lights, and get ready for a wild ride. And remember, if you start to feel a little too scared, just remind yourself that this is all just make-believe. Or is it?